Good morning, y'all. It is a lovely Thursday morning. It got pretty cold last night. It dipped below freezing. I think the low last night was 29 or 30 degrees. So I waited this morning a little bit for the sun to come up. It's probably about 8 o'clock. I think it's in the 40s. We got a decent wind out of the north today, but we're on fishing. That shouldn't really matter. I'm hoping the fish will be active. I don't know if they're chasing baits or not, but we're starting out with a paddle tail and an 1/8 ounce jig head just to see. And if that doesn't get any bites, I'll start using a bottom bait. Back out in the bay again today, hoping for some reds or some trout, anything really. Water temperature 70 degrees, so like I said, I don't know that they're gonna be super actively feeding, but this is definitely the time of year to get some big trout, so maybe we'll get lucky. So the wind's pretty constant today, but it's below 10 miles an hour right now, so it's really not that bad. I'm just trying to get anything to bite. Probably gonna work the swim bait a little slow. It's because of how cold it's been. Just back towards the mouth of the bay again today. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna paddle back into that bayou that I've been in a few times recently. I've been trying to make videos, but the fishing's been fairly slow. I went out last night in the river and I caught one decent bass. I'm gonna upload that video along with another bass fishing video whenever I get the content. But I figured with how cold things are today, saltwater might be my best bet. We're hoping for the best. I haven't seen much activity yet, but I also kind of shot myself in the foot because I forgot to bring sunglasses, and that glare is pretty severe this morning. Now that the sun's up, the temperature's rising. It's actually a really pretty day. Beautiful skies. The bay is relatively calm. I checked the tide report last night. I'm at a high tide right now. We got a outgoing tide. I think high tide was at like 4:30 this morning. So I'm gonna paddle up into this backwater and hope for the best there. But if I can get something along the way, I would not be opposed. So, same old, 1/8 ounce trout eye jig head by Z-Man with the red eyes. And I'm using a Minnow Z swim bait from Z-Man as well. I'm using the sexy mullet color. It's kind of like a blue fleck with a chartreuse belly. It's kind of the best of both worlds. I haven't used it much, but I have caught quite a few fish on this color just from the few times that I have used it. So I'm hoping it'll work out today because the water is a little murky. Not too bad. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and the night before yesterday we had a front move through, which is why it's so cool today. But like I said, the water temperature is 70 degrees, so I'm hoping that's not going to hurt it too much. The rain, at least. Okay, just drug through here. Feel like I got a bite, but we're not sure. I'm at a creek mouth that opens up into the marsh. It is fairly windy and wavy right here, so I'm having a hard time staying on spot. But like I said, I feel like I just got bit, so I'm gonna keep trying here. I think I need to be a little closer to the break line at the shore there though. But I'm expecting a few to be holding at this point. All right, let's see if there's anything up on this point that wants to bite. It's kind of a break right there. Let's see. I definitely expect fish to be here. I just don't know how they're going to be feeding. Okay, I'm out of the wind a little bit at least. It's real shallow right here where I'm sitting. All right, I just got a bump. See if I can duplicate that bump. All right, that's a good sign to hear first in the morning. Oh, he popped off. All right, that was a redfish for sure. And I now know, at least, that they're feeding. Okay, so that told me a couple things. Number one, they're towards the middle of the channel. or he may have been following it for a bit. But either way, they're going to be in the middle of this creek. It seems like they are hitting moving baits, but they're hitting them pretty slow. That was definitely a redfish. He was probably in the slot. I'm going to cast back up here and see if I can get another one, or some trout, or anything that's interested, really. But that was a good bite. I really need to invest in a pedal drive pretty badly, actually, at this point. See how I can bump up against the side here and maybe it won't blow me around as much, but somehow I doubt it. Oh man. There's another redfish. I highly doubt it's the same one, but definitely a redfish still. It might be the same one, I don't know. All right. Yep, definitely a redfish. Oh, nope, not ready yet. Just a little bit. Turn in circles. Ooh, it's a good redfish. Still not ready. Oh boy. Still not ready. Oh. Get out from under my kayak now. Come on. Oh, missed him. Shit. Did he come off? Nope, he's still on there. He's still on there, just not very well. Ooh, chonker. That's a big red. Wow, that's a big red. Okay. That explains a lot, actually. All right. Nice. Right at the top of the mouth. Right where it's supposed to be. Jig came right out. Oh, wow. That's actually probably the biggest redfish I've ever caught. How much does he weigh? Right at 8 pounds, huh? Nice. All right. Whew. Okay. So you chill out in the net for a minute with some water going so I can take a measurement. Not even gonna front. That's a big redfish. Ugh. He's still pretty lively, as you can see. Man, let's set this guy on here. Oh yeah, whoo! I should say that's my new PB by quite a bit. That's almost a 30-inch redfish. Look at that guy. Oh. Whew. Okay. Let's get a release on this guy. Whew. Okay. Okay, he seems about ready to go. And off he goes. All right, that was a good redfish bite. I am happy. Okay. good morning is good, because even if I don't catch anything else for the rest of the day, that redfish made the whole thing worth it. Whew. Man, that was nice. That was a good time. That was a super good time. Let me check my knots. Knots look fine. Knots look fine. Perfect. All right. I'm feeling pretty good now. Not even gonna lie. Well worth the cold morning. And like I said, since the water's 70 degrees, they still seem to be hitting not top water, but they're hitting moving baits. This wind may be working in my favor, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna keep going, keep seeing what I can see. All right. So really all I'm looking for is any changes in the contour to this creek, any bends, any little slots that cut out like that right in front of me. Anything like that, anything that's different, that gives the fish a little bit of structure to adhere to. That's where you need to be looking to try and catch them some of the time. There's a heron right there who I guess thinks I can't see him. Camouflage. Ooh. All right, this is a good sign, because here's a creek mouth, or another opening in the creek mouth anyway, I should say. I feel like there should be a fish here. That big old redfish made a thump when he hit. There was no doubt about it. That was definitely a fish, for sure. I really feel like I want to cast up in here, or actually go in there and see what I can get. It's pretty shallow right here, so I think that's kind of working in my favor too, is how shallow I'm fishing. As the sun comes up and the water warms, the fish are going to move into the shallows a little bit. It's already high tide, so they're already up in the reeds and stuff, but they're going to come out into these shallows, or these more shallow areas, because the sunlight will hit the water temperature up just a little bit, enough that they'll want to go to it instead of being in the colder water that's deeper. I just don't know how shallow it is right here. I just spooked off a fish right there. Spooked off a couple fish right there, actually, it looks like. I don't know how big they were or what they were. Probably little reds. There goes another redfish right there in front of me. I'm seeing fish bust up there, though. I know they're around. The wind is just making it really difficult today. Okay, ooh, gotta catch up to him. There he is. Another one. It's a little one. Well, I say that, I don't know how big is it. Definitely feels like another redfish, though. All I did was cast right up in there. Turn off the YouTube drag. Well, then again, this might just be another decent redfish. I haven't seen him yet. Oh no, it's another decent one, okay. All right. Ooh. They are definitely up shallow today. For sure. Get my net to work here. It's not ready yet anyway. Ooh, let's not lose my paddle. I need that. Oh, another big, pretty redfish. It's the time of the season. I know that much. He's trying his hardest. Man, this light tackle makes this so much fun. Yeah, it's another good redfish. Come on. Ooh. He's all kinds of wrapped up in the line too. Ugh. Man, he's not giving up. These guys are giving me a workout today. For sure, giving me a workout. Come on. Come on, you're done. You're done. Come on, you're done. Get in there. Woo! All right. Again, let's not lose my paddle. Another good redfish. Nice. Ooh, that hook was about to come out too. Oh man, another nice, healthy redfish. Good Lord. Look at that guy. Ooh, big boy. All right, we're not gonna measure him because I don't really feel like it, to be honest with you. You ready to go, big guy? Go on. Bye-bye. All right. 2 nice big redfish today. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Okay, y'all, the wind is relentless still, but I caught that redfish right there in that opening. I'm about to cast in here again and see if I can get another one. It is winter time. The bigger reds are going to be moving up. Going to be feeding bigger trout. You know how it goes. Wintertime is the prime time for saltwater fishing. It's just cold. Can't really get around that. Okay, so I'm just kind of paddling around at this point. Ooh, that sucks. That was a big redfish. I just cast through there too, and nothing happened. Another big red. Man, that's what I get for not fishing and running my mouth. I was about to say, this water might be too shallow to hold anything else, and that just... Well, excuse you, sir. You don't own the marsh. Thank you. I'm kind of just exploring right now, because I haven't been this far up into this marsh before. Now that I'm way back in here, the wind is dying down a little bit. Okay, just got bumped right through here, so I'm gonna run the bait again. Yeah, there's fish moving right through there. So I just saw something move that way. Oop, yep, there's something. This guy feels little though. That feels like a little trout. It is. Nope, little redfish. Just a little guy. Ooh, he's pretty though. Wow, look at all the spots on this guy. All right, nice. Look how pretty this fish is. Let me see if I can just grab him. Ooh, look how pretty that tail is. Wow. You've been feeding up on crustaceans to be sure. All right, got him out. Thanks for smearing me with water and stuff. All right, wow, that's a pretty fish. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Wow, that's quite a bit. There we go. All right, one more look at Mr. Redfish there. Ready to go, little guy? Yeah, he's ready to go. Whoop. Goodbye. Okay, there he goes. Right back to where he came from. Okay. Let's drag it through there slowly again and see if there's any more little redfish. Yep. Ooh, this one isn't a little one though. That's a significantly better one compared to what I just caught, at least. Catch up to him. All right, It is a redfish day. That's a slot red all day. I need to rig up a way to keep this fish if I can, because that's a good slot fish right there. Not even gonna lie. Okay, this guy jumped out of my net, so we're gonna have to try that again. Same fish. Got him. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Hear him drumming. Yeah, that's a good slot red. I think he's coming home with me. If I can find a way to rig him up to take him home with me. All right, another pretty redfish for sure. Where's he at? Ooh, he is sitting about 23 3/4. Yeah, he's coming with me. Let's take a better look at this guy first. All right, that is like a perfect keeper red. Very nice. All right, how are we gonna do this here? Okay, I got my redfish. This is my rigged up stringer here, since I don't have a stringer with me. I basically just got my net wedged behind me and the fish grippers on him to make sure he stays on. But yeah, that's a slot red. He's 23, pretty much perfect eating size, I think. I like the smaller ones a little bit better, but he's gonna eat just fine. All right, so it's been a pretty productive morning. It started out slow. It started to pick up once I figured out a little bit of a pattern. Good day is good. Good day is good.